Have you considered running PP as PP through Steam?
There we go. No, I've not. But now it is recognizing it.
Oh, okay. Because I've had to do
And
that.
also now we're live.
Oh boy.
Yes.
So anyway, as I was telling you before the stream, Melty, right?
Melty,
So
huh?
the Melty announcement is so good. Oh my god. Like those two new DLC characters I'm very mixed on
Right.
as we've discussed. But oh god, I nerfing shield is just that's very cash money.
I'm a little sad about that.
No, fuck that.
I
Hard
love
RPS
Shield
mechanics in fighting games
though.
are
I
unfair and bullshit.
love the Shield
Dude, it's literally a 50-50 guess every time.
Exactly. I love rock paper scissors. Look at what we're playing.
Oh my god.
I am mostly joking. I do not mind Shield, but I do recognize that it is a bad mechanic.
I think Shield is very fun to use, though. Also, you didn't post this in self-promo, you fuck.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I forgot.
Well, if you... God, now I have to do it.
Hang on.
Fine.
I think I have...
No, I literally... Dude, I had the link to your Twitch.
Okay.
I've got it here. Let me just post it in self-promo, like... There we go.
Yeah, I don't have a...
Vision mailed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I don't mind either of the picks. I think NecoArc is going to be a shitty character that no one will use.
No, I think people will use it for the meme, and I think that's
I think people will use it for 5 minutes.
That's fair, you know?
Yeah, people will not use NecoArc for long, is what I'm saying.
You know, it depends.
Because she's dog shit.
Well, didn't they say that her moveset is based on luck?
Yes, luck-dependent moveset. She is a joke character full and full.
Okay, I'm glad that they embraced that for sure.
Yeah, if she was actually good, that'd be a little bit sad. In before the hitbox is also luck-dependent.
The thing about Melty DLC is that I almost feel bad complaining about it because it's free.
Yeah, I can complain about things. I can complain
about there are things about it that I don't like. For example, there are some designs that I'm not the hugest fan of. I also don't really like Mario that much, having played him.
Mario seems weird.
He seems cool to play against. Yeah. I just don't particularly...
I also don't particularly care for fighting Mario.
It's a me.
Mario. I am very excited about VN mode and also more colors.
Honestly, VN mode only excites me because I want that sweet, sweet lore.
Yeah, Arcwood and CL are the only ones getting it when that launches. For now, yeah. Also, Boss Rush 2.
I haven't even played Boss Rush 1 yet.
Boss Rush 1 is really fun for the scenario, and that's it.
Oh, it actually has a scenario?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
It's Miyako going... It's a Miyako route, where she's the protagonist of Tsukihime.
Oh, that's awesome.
Melty, whatever, I don't know. And also NecoArc, and also Lumi Arc, or NecoArc, is your guide.
Oh.
Yeah, I do think that's funny.
That's not very fun.
I think NecoArc is funny.
I do not like.
I do not like. Very nice. Where's Emiya?
Why isn't Borat the main character of Fate Extra?
God, I wish. Oh yeah, I did look up to see what the routes were.
Yeah. So, what do you think of those two routes?
Rin
They're not great, right?
No, but I'll probably do Rin, despite me wanting to do the other one, so I can fight Arcwood.
Honestly, TwoDog, that is my recommendation because it also has my favorite line in the entire game.
Good.
And the line is, and I quote, "Rin goes from comatose to bitch in 2 seconds flat."
That's extremely true.
No, it's punctuated perfectly as well because of how it's paced.
Oh goody. Let's hope the fan translation doesn't fuck it up. I imagine not though, since they didn't really touch the localization.
Actually they did a little bit.
Wow, hopefully. Okay,
yeah,
what are we
basically what they did was
we're fighting a Paradox.
They fixed the broken translations and then they made it more lore accurate, if I'm not mistaken.
Cool. Yeah, there's only one thing this could be. Okay. And I think the Rin route is you fight with Ku against Berserker?
Yes, that's correct.
And against Vlad.
It's a very easy, very obvious choice.
Yeah, and then the other one is I don't know who with, and then you're fighting against Arcwood. Right?
It's
I don't remember the serve. Or are you fighting with Arcwood against Ku?
No, it's the Berserker is Lubu.
Okay, the Woo Boo,
Like,
that's right.
You do fight Arc later, but that's like you're doing that to do it. It's not part of the root split, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it is.
Are you sure? Because
I looked on the Fate Extra list on the Type Moon Wiki, and it said that is part of the route split.
Oh, okay.
Which is a bit of a shame, but...
I mean, like... I don't know. I've never finished the second half of this game, because I didn't enjoy the writing at the time of the root split.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why. Maybe it was the translation.
Yeah, I guess
I definitely find... I will say, although I did like the first 2 to 3 weeks of Fate Extra, like the first 3 chapters essentially, I definitely think this translation has improved what I have seen of the first 2.
That's good. That's good. How long is Fate Extra going to take us? Fate Extra do be a long game.
Quite a while.
Did we get Taiga's permission? I don't think we did. But I assume it's on the second floor, right?
Her permission for what?
I don't know. Oh wait, what is that? She asked us to find her permission. I don't know what it is.
You mean persimmon. It's fruit.
Oh, did she say persimmon?
I believe she did, yes.
Oh, I can't.
She asked for a tangerine the previous week.
Yeah, I can't read. Paradox with guard at the thing. Let's just...
I mean, hockey.
Nice. I've never had hockey.
Oh my god, dude, it's delicious.
Cool. Man,
like,
we are kind of breezing through this game, and I'm not gonna complain about that.
To be fair, like, the only difficulty in it is found by picking caster and by picking hard.
Yeah, which we are not. We did one of those things.
It's hard RPS.
Yeah.
But like, it's not really got true difficulty to it.
No.
Especially
not.
What
did that switch do?
It turned that one back on.
Oh, on?
You turned it off before, and you just turned it back on.
Oh, I'm stupid.
You fool.
Oh, I remember now. It's been a while. It's been a while. Please don't. I'm not
just
fighting.
Yeah. It's XP and money.
Yeah. I do have the patterns on my phone.
Honestly, I don't blame you.
It's not worth it. I'm not learning these patterns, memorizing them in my head. That's not worth it.
I'm firmly of the opinion that Fate Extra is a visual novel first, and it is not really. Even though Type Moon developed it as their first video game, it does not have a video game. It does not have enough actual mechanics.
Yeah, as I said, Fate Grand Order is more of a video game, which is not a good sense to say.
Unfortunately, that is a true statement.
Yeah. Although Fate Grand Order early on is less of a VN with gameplay elements and more of a shitty gacha with VN elements.
Shitty gacha.
But once you get to where I am, man, you're just sitting through walls of text.
You say that as if. You say that as if not only am I gonna try this gacha, but also that. But also that anybody who might be viewing the stream or archive might be playing gacha.
If Fluffy or Traps watch it, then they have.
Oh god,
Fluffy and Trappy,
why would a person do that to themselves?
Both play Fate Grand Order.
But why?
I don't have an answer for you. Fluffy got into it because Traps convinced her to start.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know why I'm playing. I hate Fate Grand Order a lot. Oh, swindle!
I once downloaded it. I can't remember, I can't remember when that was. It was some time ago. I played through the prologue, and I thought, good god, this fucking writing is terrible. It is atrocious.
Yep, that adds up.
It is poorly paced, it is not natural. things just kind of happen and they're not really well explained at all, nor are their consequences explored in any truly interesting way.
Yeah, Fate Grand Order's writing doesn't get good until, like, 10 hours in.
Like, it is one of the most, much like Apocrypha, it's one of the most interesting setups that I've seen and could actually work incredibly well for what it is.
Right.
If
the writing was better.
If the writing was better, and honestly, I've had this complaint about the Nasuverse pretty much every time that we've talked about it.
Right.
But why the fuck is it that universe tries to have a clearly defined set of rules and principles, and yet breaks them constantly?
Yeah. Oh, there was another one of those earlier. I should have picked that up. Backtracking.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're gonna need them because whenever it's time to read the guy's star,
yeah,
with the girl on the 3rd floor, that's
I
when.
think I remember where I saw it. Wasn't here. Or at least I thought I saw one.
I only have chat up.
Right. I think I saw it over on the right side of there. I see it.
Wait, I might be able to advertise elsewhere too.
Good. This is a paired paradox. Break should be either boop boop or boop boop. We'll do that. But yeah, Fate Grand Order story does get good eventually, which isn't right.
I think it has some pretty ingenious concepts, but I think that again, it's just kind of squandered on. I wouldn't even say what it is because. Yeah, Gotcha's like the devil.
Gotcha is awful. Gotcha's bad civilization. Brr.
Like I've tried 3 of them and I've not enjoyed any of them.
What
actually, no, sorry, I've tried 4. I've tried 4 actually, and I enjoyed them. Okay, I tried Fate Grand Order, obviously. That was the first one I tried. It was fucking terrible. It was honestly reading through the prologue section and getting to the part where you meet I think it's Castor Ku. Is like fucking terrible. It is just an agonizing.
Fate Grand Order is awful until you get to Camelot.
I tried Fire Emblem Heroes, and I did actually like that one. I have to admit.
I don't like Fire Emblem Heroes.
It's so I acknowledge that it's not good, but it's like at least it's Fire Emblem that
That's fair. That's fair.
It's just like at least it's Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
So I like that one. Then I tried Azure Lane for a while. I think that one's fucking terrible as well.
I did not try that one.
Its gameplay is okay, but it's just I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, honestly. I just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't for me.
Okay.
And then I've also tried Genshin Impact.
Genshin is not good.
I'm very 50-50 on it. Cause like I played it when it first came out, when Mondstadt was the first area.
Right.
And I found that I enjoyed all of its mechanics and all of the things that there were to do in that world. And it was very addicting to play. But I found that the progression was so glacially slow that if I wanted to play something like that, I'd rather just play Final Fantasy XIV. Because at least that has better mechanics.
Can I buy this motherfucker?
Oh my god.
I don't want to fight these enemies.
With a lot of XP.
I hate these enemies, though. Their patterns suck.
TwoDog. Cowards have never won the Holy Grail. Never. It's true.
This can be one of 2 patterns, luckily.
In which Fate series did cowards make wishes on the Holy Grail? Literally none of them.
Fate Zero.
Who was the coward who made the wish?
Wow, actually,
no, that's not true.
No,
he didn't make the wish.
I don't know if I'd call Kosen
making the wish would have been the coward's way out.
It would have been the coward's way out.
It would have. It absolutely would have been.
Who made the wish in the Fate route of Stay Night? I don't remember.
I can't remember.
No wish was made.
Nobody. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's nobody.
I don't think a wish is ever made in Stay Night.
It's not.
No, because the Grail doesn't exist.
In Zero, Kirei's wish is the one that's granted.
Right, and it makes the mud.
Yeah.
Which also then becomes fire, because reasons. Oh, so we just found all 3 pieces of the arrow. Cool.
Does anybody make a wish in Apocrypha? It's been a while since I've seen
yes. I want to say it's either Sieg or Amakusa.
feel like Amakusa is the answer to that, but
I do not remember, nor do I care.
I'm gonna be honest. I was about to say I didn't finish Apocrypha, but I'm not wasting my time looking it up.
You were better. You are better than I did. I finished Apocrypha. It is dog shit.
I made it up to, I think, one episode after C got introduced, and I was like,
God,
I recognized but here's the thing, I recognized very quickly that I wasn't going to enjoy any of those characters, because none of the ones that I liked were getting screen time. Like, Astolfo was the only one that got screen time of the ones that I liked.
Mordred gets no screen time.
I don't think she's cool, but I think her master is
Ron
very
also
cool.
gets no screen time.
None.
God, I hate God, I hate Apocrypha. It's utter
real
dog
bad.
shit.
There's literally only one good scene, and it's when all of the red team is meeting up, and Shakespeare just strolls in and starts giving a fucking soliloquy. It's brilliant. It's really well done.
Shakespeare for you.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that series is really lame because it cops out of the concept.
Apocrypha would have been a cool concept if they fucking committed.
Yep.
Fucking cowards.
So, personally, I think Fate Prototype is a more interesting story than Original Fate.
I don't like Arthur as much as I like Artoria.
That is honestly, you know what? Even though I don't really like Artoria that much, I do agree that
Arthur just kind of seems like a boring Shiro.
He basically is.
Yeah, Traps described to me what Arthur's thing was, and I'm like, this just sounds like Prototype Shiro.
To be fair, though, Fate Prototype is more of like a shoujo story, almost. Yeah, it really is. Like,
oh, I don't mind that.
That's why I find it quite interesting.
Right. We can leave now, right?
I think so.
We got all 3 pieces of the arrow.
Well, that's all we needed. We just had to get the arrow.
Cool. Let's just leave. I don't.
Did we get the key? Did we already have it? It's in your key items if you have it. If not, I'm pretty sure it's up the stairs.
Why do I not have a key item?
Well, up there, it's in items. It's just they didn't do it good. Yep, you got it.
Okay.
Because this is the first floor of the second week, right?
Fucking it's the first floor. I could not go to the second floor yet.
You didn't have the right.
Does that mean I have the key or not?
Yes, you have the key.
Okay. Why does this game not have a key items tab? Like they are separated, yes, but oh well, who cares?
I don't think anybody at Type Moon actually understood good game design.
No one ever did. They haven't made a good game. You can't fight me on that because I'm not wrong.
I really can't. That's
no, you can't.
I would want
Type Moon hasn't made a good game.
They
didn't make fuck.
They didn't make Melted Blood.
Aiding.
They didn't make Melted Blood.
Was
they
it
didn't
aiding
make
or French bread?
I don't know.
I think
they didn't make Melted Blood. They didn't make Unlimited Codes. Unlimited Codes isn't that good, but it's fun.
But it's funny. Exactly. The only good games Type Moon has made is Stay 9 Holotraxia, but those aren't games. They're VNs.
I don't know. I like Tsukihime. I think Tsukihime.
Well, I haven't read Tsukihime, so I can't say anything about it. But it's still not a game. It's a visual novel. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? I don't like the buzzing.
That's not what happened.
What happened? What happened? Where's the back alley game? Back alley alliance.
God, I wish they were.
Where's my lesbian?
Could you imagine if you just rounded the corner and they were all there?
Oh God, awesome. I love it. There's apparently a Back Alley Alliance manga that also has FGO elements in it.
Oh.
And I am probably going to read it because I saw Olga show up and I was like, what? Why is Olga here? Maybe she'll have more screen time than she did in FGO, where she dies in the prologue. I love how you spend the whole first part of FGO without an actual director of Caldeus. Oh well. I do think that the Lost Belts of FGO, from what I've played of Anastasia, are pretty good, but I'm not going to recommend anyone go through FGO to that point.
I've heard that Lost Belt is infinitely better.
The Lost Belts are pretty good, yeah.
The regular story.
There are currently 6 of them in the main one, and I think there's 2.5s. I don't know. Traps would know. Lost Belt 6 is the next one to come out for NA, and that's next year sometime. Which is Avalon, the World of Fairies. I'm excited.
Oh, that one hasn't come out in the States yet?
No, it has not. That's the one that introduced Morgan, the Fairy Knights, Oberon.
Because honestly, that's the only... That one, from what I've heard of it, is basically the only one that could possibly get me to play FGO for any length of time. But it's like, I wouldn't want to play it that much to get that far.
No, I wouldn't. I would not ask anyone to do that, because... So, Fate Grand Order, you can coast through the story up until Camelot. Camelot is where it's like, yo, build your team. If you don't, die. Which means it forces you to interact with the gacha, which is bad. Oh no. Oh god.
Well, really, TwoDog, it doesn't sound like it's forcing you to interact with the gacha in so much as it's forcing you to act with the shitty gameplay elements.
Training, well, to get servants to level up and like ascend and whatnot, you have to interact with the gacha. The game gives you like 1 servant per chapter for free, but that's not going to be enough to get you through, because most of them are shit.
No, that's fair.
This feels like an important choice.
Escape into the arena is the correct choice.
Okay. I don't know what the other one would tell me.
Running into the schoolyard kills you.
I figured it might.
I mean, it's a wide open space.
Oh, yeah, no, that's bad. Oh, and he's an archer. Yeah, I'd be dead. I like how we just casually stroll into the arena, because they don't want to make a new animation. Man, Robin's kind of a cunt.
I think it's pretty stupid of her to say, oh, let's find a wide open place.
That is real dumb. Why would we fight an archer in a wide open place, Caster? Like, I know we don't know it's an archer, but I literally found the parts of an arrow. You can't be this stupid.
Well, it's like, I kind of get why running into the arena might be considered a bad idea, because like that is a lot of straight lines that you can just kind of shoot.
Well, yeah, but
Right.
we can also go on a corner.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever. I probably should have strengthened her in the church. No, I couldn't have, since that's on the first floor. Oh well. Yay, more items. I want Tamamo in FGO. I like Tamamo. I think
FGO saddens me.
FGO's bad. FGO
Well, it saddens me because like Type Moon's not going to pour that money into anything good.
Well, we are getting a Mahoyo movie.
A movie? Oh, that's pretty good actually. Okay, I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited.
You knew about that, right?
No, I knew about the remake.
Oh,
I didn't know about the film.
it's getting a remake? I thought it was just a film.
I thought it was getting a remake on PlayStation 4 and 5.
I didn't think so. I think it's just a film.
I could have sworn, dude.
It's one of the other, I think. I don't think it's both. It's one or the other. I don't know.
Hey, TwoDog.
What?
Suck it, I'm correct.
Okay.
The HD version of Maho has a release date of December of this year in Japan.
Cool.
The announcement from Type Moon and publisher Aniplex came with good news from international fans. The release will support both English and Chinese, both traditional and simplified subtitles.
Yeah.
The announcement did not specify if the added language support would be available at launch or added via patch, DLC, or in the form of localized regional releases.
Okay. Okay, cool. I thought it was a movie.
It is not a film, but I will take a look and see if it is getting a film.
I was gonna say, I thought I heard the film thing.
It is getting a film.
Okay, I thought I had heard it was getting a
announced
film.
this in December of last year.
Okay, I thought I had heard that.
I don't necessarily know how their tax situation plays into that. Like, I know that was before they announced it, but still.
Yeah.
Well,
the tax thing was Ufotable, and are they the ones doing the film?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They'll probably be fine. Hello, Robin. That's the same VA, I think. Maul doesn't look great.
None of them do, really. I mean, they do and they don't.
Yeah, God, those textures. Ooh, I mean, textures.
To be fair, this was this
PSP,
is the PSP.
Yes, but still.
Like, it looks about. I'm trying to think because I feel like Xenosaga has slightly better textures than this.
Well, Xenosaga's on the PS2,
it doesn't, actually.
I assume.
It is, but I'm trying to think about what it compares to in terms of PS2.
What
I don't know. Because like, I would say that the PSP most closely emulates the PlayStation 2.
Yeah,
whereas the Vita is like a PS3.5 because it's definitely the tail end of the PS3 is like what it emulated kind of at the start.
Oh no, I got poisoned.
And then like it just kind of progressed into being the PS4 to the point where it even got a lot of PS4 releases.
It did, and then they killed it.
Yeah, well, I mean, they kind of killed. It was kind of dead on arrival because
the fact is that they just let it die.
Well, it didn't have any good exclusives at launch. The only thing that it had was Uncharted Golden Abyss, and that's not very good.
No, it's not.
It had, I guess, because I can't remember if it was in the if it was at launch.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't know.
Oh no, what do I do?
Let me take a look.
Do I just need to leave?
No, I think you actually need to combat him, but I'm not sure.
Okay, I just gotta find him then.
What day is this?
I don't know.
Oh, shit, TwoDog.
I think day 4.
Oh, you're supposed to go to the library.
Beforehand? But I didn't know. Well, it said 4 at the top of my
just
screen.
go to the end.
Okay, we're just leaving.
To the end. To the north exit. To the north exit. To the north exit. Go.
Speedrun. Hi, Robin. Fuck you.
Go, you fool.
Speedrun. Yeah, no, see, it says remaining 4.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean shit, because in the guide, it doesn't say days remaining 4. It says days.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's like day... I don't know.
Either way.
Oh, well. I wish it told me what day it was. I like just the 001011 in the back.
001 2.
2? Oh no!
I fucking love Futurama. Bender, don't worry, there's no such thing as 2.
The poison will go away by tomorrow. Get you some TLC. Is it the infirmary scene time? Or is that later?
No, I'm pretty sure that's later.
Okay. Reward for a full week, huh? Is that magic? It's not even that good.
I think that what Fate honestly needs to be is a fucking JRPG. And then just do it. And all they need to do is do it Live Alive style.
That'd be
they can
cool.
keep the VN elements if they want. And then just have it be an actual proper turn-based game or something like that.
Please, I just want a Fate RPG.
Or fucking open world RPG would be pretty sick too, honestly.
I don't want that.
Yeah, but you don't like action RPGs.
Exactly, that's why I don't want that. Yeah.
So, what action RPGs have you tried exactly?
I played Fatal Bullet.
That one's not. That one's okay.
It's fine.
The grappling hook really makes that game fun, honestly. Everything else about that game kind of sucks.
I played Kingdom Hearts.
Oh god, those are terrible.
Yeah, they're not great. I played Stranger Paradise demo.
That one's really good. I like that one a lot.
I do not like it.
That's fair. If it doesn't click good, it doesn't click good.
I don't know. I can't think of any at the moment. I remember seeing Final Fantasy 12 back when it came out.
That one's not an
remember...
that one's real time with pause. It's not an ARPG.
Well, I thought it was an ARPG and I hated it.
I mean, like, I'm 90% sure when you go into the menu it pauses, but like it's been a while, or you might be able to set it to do that. I can't remember.
I don't know. Hello, Dan Blackmore. Fuck you.
My servant was an asshole, so I'm here to apologize.
Yay. Fuck you, bitch. Okay, whatever.
But
Cool.
yeah, I'm not really super sure what genres Fate lends itself best to.
RPGs.
But Tag Fighter.
Yeah. Not a Muso game.
Oh, I think the thing about that is that the problem is that the Holy Grail War is usually a small
It's usually
affair.
one-on-one fights.
Yeah.
It's not you're fighting mobs. No. God. I hate the idea of Extella existing. It doesn't make any sense. I hate it.
Yeah, it's really bad.
It's real dumb. The second trigger has been found. To the library, you said. Maybe. What day is it?
It's White Day.
But really though, what day is it?
24.
Is it?
Do we have Matrix level 2?
Yes.
Then it's day 4.
Okay, then we need
Go
to
to your
the library.
Oh wait, no, that's for... Yeah, I was gonna say that's for Archer Nutcaster. My bad.
Yeah, and then we go to the library, baby. Right?
The library where they got the dictionary on scene.
Yeah.
Did you watch Jimmy Neutron growing up, TwoDog?
I did.
Me too.
I did. I watched more Nick growing up than I did Cartoon Network.
I didn't have Cartoon Network growing up. I only ever watched it on the days when they had like the trial stuff for Cartoon Network, so you could watch it for free.
Right.
And even then, I found that there were definitely cartoons that I enjoyed that were on it, but there were not. I didn't have very good taste in television when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
Like, I think the only thing that I liked, that I still like, is classic SpongeBob. Obviously, like, I don't think I watched much of quality, and I tended not to like things that were of quality when I saw them.
Right.
So, like, here's a really good example. On one of those Cartoon Network days, I watched Samurai Jack, which is fucking amazing.
Sure.
Brilliant, right? As a kid, I was like, I don't like this because it's too quiet.
You've talked about this recently in the
Yeah, I
channel.
did in one of the chats, yeah, and I didn't like Dragon Ball Z either, because I was just like, oh, this is just fucking idiots screaming at each other, I don't want to watch this. And the worst part is, right, I didn't say this part in the chats, but when it was Dragon Ball, it was Goku versus Frieza.
Right.
So, honestly, I thought that have you ever seen Codename Kids Next Door?
I have.
Okay, so there's an episode of that where they pay homage to a bunch of different animation styles.
I think I know what
Now,
episode you're talking about.
One of the episodes, yeah. So, the kid who's like number 4, his like daydream is that he's Goku.
Isn't that number
fighting
5?
Frieza. No. Number 4 is the Australian kid with the blonde hair.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we?
Yeah, boy, you get those stacked
Give
up.
me higher attack. I want to kill these enemies faster. Hello, Awazaki twins. They're not twins.
They're not. Yeah.
I don't know anything about.
Dude, you really should watch Kata no Kyokai. It's really good.
I will eventually.
Well,
Hank
actually,
will
that's not entirely true.
Right.
Not all of them are good. Some of them
There's
are very.
like 14 films,
fucking
aren't
terrible.
there?
There's 10.
There's 10. Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's 10. It's been a while.
Okay, it's been a while. Yeah.
I think number one and I think number one is probably the weakest. Number 1 or number 7. But like 2, 3, 5, 6 to a lesser extent, and I don't think I watched the epilogue because I think I was just really fatigued. But all of those ones that I listed are very, very good.
Wow.
Can't remember what the 4th one is. I've got to look it up.
We have Tiger the Persimmon. We can go into battle. Persimmon, whatever.
Persimmon.
We gave her the person.
Human. Well, you see, no, there's the real human being, but then there's the persimmon.
Oh, I love MC Escher. Although this is really just ruins. Oh, there was a lag spike when I entered this area. Oh, that's good to see. Oh my god. Why can't the rest of the game look like this? What the hell?
Okay, so I feel really bad and really dumb now, because 4 is actually my favorite of the films. Yeah, like, people think that... People very rightfully say that 3 and 5 are the 2 best ones, and I think that is...
Kyoukai only gets good at 3.
No, what's that a reference to?
I have no idea. I was just doing a funny voice.
Oh, okay. I thought that was like because I don't know why that just reminded me of like a Rich Evans bit for some reason.
No, I was just doing a voice of like a generic nerd thingy.
Oh.
Of a nerd group bit, basically.
2 is pretty alright. 2's okay.
Alright.
Yeah, 2's alright. I think that 4 is my favorite because it touches on themes that... Yeah, it touches on themes that are very near and dear to my heart.
Does 4 touch on Jungian philosophy?
No, it doesn't. No, actually it talks about, essentially it talks about the nature of surviving a near-death experience.
Interesting.
In a way that is very, very poignant.
Yeah.
And honestly helped me quite a lot in the past as well. Oh no, you fool.
Wow. Damn. Shine.
But why can't Dio Brando be a servant? Surely the various JoJo's characters were renowned enough, even if they weren't real people.
Yeah. People worship fictional characters before.
That is fair.
People worship Obi-Wan.
I was gonna say, look at Jediism, even though they don't worship the Force necessarily. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just a mock religion that people put on census forms.
I don't fucking know.
Like, well, if I'm not mistaken, one of the purposes of Jediism was that you get ordained as a priest, essentially, without having to be identifying with an actual religion.
Okay.
But I'm fairly sure that now you can just go get officiated, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Or, like, whatever the proper term is. Ordained, sorry. Ordained.
Right. Don't have the ground for Christmas, man. The only Cartoon Network shows I really watched growing up were Clone Wars, the TV one. And
oh, see.
Yeah, because the original one isn't really a show, it's a couple of shorts.
It's 2 hours worth of film, essentially.
Yeah,
but it's broken up into shorts.
Yeah, and then I watched a lot of Ninjago as a child.
Okay, because Canada's equivalent of Cartoon Network is Teletoon, but because of CanCon requirements, they have to basically air one Canadian show every hour at minimum.
Yeah, so I've heard.
More specifically, it's that a very high percentage of the content that they both produce and air has to be Canadian.
Alright.
Or feature a certain degree of Canadian talent. I'm not actually sure how CanCon rules apply to animation.
Okay.
regard to television. I only really know how they apply to music.
Right.
But so there were some things that Teletoon got, like it had its version of Adult Swim,
nice.
basically,
That's good.
which was good, and it aired Futurama as well.
Yay. That's also good.
But it didn't have Toonami. YTV had Toonami, and
Right.
I'm trying to think, YTV I guess would be like our Nickelodeon.
Okay. Wasn't the equivalent of Toonami Jetix, or am I thinking of something
Yeah,
else?
you know that's what it was for us. Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Look at the Barracuda.
That's actually pretty good.
Is that a Barracuda?
I mean, they do call it the Lunar Sea, TwoDog.
Yeah. Is that a Barracuda or is that a...
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know
ecology.
fish.
Yeah, I don't know fish at all.
Neither of us.
I know they're tasty.
I don't like fish.
Well,
I tried smoked
friendship
salmon
ended
and I
then.
really did not like it.
Oh my god, that's fucking sacrilege. Why?
Well, I didn't like smoked salmon. Not much I can do about that.
Yeah, but TwoDog, you what? You broke my heart. Why do you have to betray me like
Well,
this?
I'm sorry.
Fuck, dude. Next, you're gonna tell me that you don't like octopus either.
I've never had octopus.
Octopus is fucking delicious. Honestly, it's the best.
I had sushi. It was alright.
Sushi's pretty good. It depends on what you get, though.
I don't remember what I got. I think it was like a California roll.
Oh, that's like the cheese pizza of sushi. It's pretty alright.
So I've heard.
Like, I personally don't go in for that because I find them to be a little bit too plain. And I also don't...
Can I look? Oh,
they tend...
Yeah, there it is.
They tend to be served with cucumber as well, and I must admit, I don't really like the contrast between crunchy and soft in my sushi. Like, I get why people like it. At most, I like romaine lettuce, and it's like, that's not super, super crunchy.
Right. I hate this game sometimes.
Yeah, the fact that you can't run away from encounters is terrible.
Remember Barnyard?
I rented the film as a kid. I watched it, but I was very ill, so I don't remember anything about it. But I do remember there was a cartoon called Back at the Barnyard that still...
Yes.
It was the same show, basically, but everybody else had been swapped out except for the rat was still Sheen.
Right. What is that SS symbol on my screen?
She's paralyzed.
Okay, that's what I thought, but that is just the SS symbol, isn't it?
It super is.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyways, Barnyard. Shitty cartoon.
Yeah, I never watched it.
It's not good. Back at the Barnyard is also not good. The only thing I
No.
remember from the film is Sam Elliott singing, is it her? Or is it something else? Oh, it's I Won't Back Down. That's what it is. And while he fights coyotes.
I thought Johnny Cash was the guy who did that for some reason.
No, it's Sam Elliott.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
What the fuck is this?
Just...
I have a ranged... What?
What? What button is that?
X! Hold on, I'm gonna do this against an enemy.
It's just gonna force you into an encounter, TwoDog.
Whoa! I paralyzed it!
Yo, that's awesome! I've literally never seen that before. That's awesome.
Is that one of the mystic codes I have?
Okay, no, for real though, I have never seen that before.
What?
That is super cool.
I didn't know it existed. I was just kind of mashing buttons, no-mindedly. It was like, why is she... I was like, do I have a projectile?
God, if only.
Yeah, if only.
Could you imagine, right? You go to the school store, they have a gun. Oh wait, never mind, that's America.
No. I can really become Shadow the Hedgehog now.
Oh my god.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
I mean, this is the fourth key, technically. That we've got.
It is. Anyways, Barnyard.
Oh my god, why?
It's not good.
You might as well start talking about fucking We Bought a Zoo or some shit.
I may as well start talking about Fanboy Chum Chum.
Oh,
do you even know? Okay, I was gonna say, do you know what that is? And you do.
Yeah, I do actually. I watched Nickelodeon as a kid. Yeah.
I was hoping I paralyzed him before he could attack me.
Like, what's really weird is that here in Canada, at some point in my childhood, even though YTV still aired Nickelodeon, we actually did get a Nickelodeon channel as well.
Cool.
Which is kind of weird.
Wait, that's funny. That's weird. Because, like, Nickelodeon got a lot of its used to be Pinwheel. And a lot of Pinwheel's programming was Canadian.
Huh, I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah, no, Nickelodeon used to be a channel called Pinwheel. And a lot of their programming was live-action stuff that they sourced from Canada. Or
what kind of stuff did they make? Did you happen to...
most of what they made isn't... Pinwheel is not well documented. Because it was in, like, the 70s.
Yeah, so it wouldn't even be stuff that I would remember.
No, most of it is lost media, if I'm being honest, I think.
Okay.
A lot of Pinwheel's programming is unknown. There was a cartoon recently that I got recently found that was on Pinwheel, but I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was Cracks. That was a Sesame Street cartoon, I think. Actually, it might have been Cracks. I don't know. Lost media is something I have a vague interest in because it's neat. But yeah, I don't know. That is funny, though. Damn. Damn.
You fool.
Anyways, Canadian laws.
Oh, let's not talk about
Let's
politics.
not talk about Canada. Let's instead talk about the Canadians from South Park. Fucking puppets.
Let's not.
Let's not. Let's not. I've never even seen South Park.
I think South Park used to be very, very good. Right. I think it was the best. I think, if I'm honest with you, like, I'm a firm believer in irreverence culture, which is the idea that literally nothing is sacred. Like,
yeah.
There are some things that you shouldn't be making jokes about, obviously, but, like, for the most part, nothing is sacred. And so I think that South Park actually showcases the best in that, because every episode does have some kind of message about something.
Uh-huh.
Even if it's not a particularly well-researched message, like, you know, look at their climate change episode, for example. It is at least reflective of two people who thought about that issue for a considerable length of time, and then made a comedy bit around it that is, for the most part, usually pretty good. I don't know. Personally, I think Randy Marsh is like one of the greatest characters of that generation of television.
I like how we're talking about this while I game overed.
Here's the thing, right?
You were not paying attention?
No. TwoDog, I have the stream up on my main monitor. Right. It's just, if I comment on that, I'm gonna cut so deep into you.
Listen,
that,
I may have been looking at a different enemy's patterns for the first attack.
Well, you fool.
Yes. I should have healed.
Yes, you very much
I don't need
should.
to talk to Caster. She didn't tell me anything important. I do need to go to the library.
You do, and you also have to go to the church.
Well, I mean, I can do that. I don't have to, but I will.
Well, if you take the shortcut, then you don't incur the first floor bullshit.
Wait, what shortcut?
Press square. A person.
A person's a person, no matter how small.
I do like Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is pretty good.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's from Horton Hears a Who, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. I don't remember literally anything else. The star-bellied Sneeches have stars. The plain-bellied Sneeches have none at all. Or something, I don't remember.
These snozberries taste like snozberries.
I
don't know.
WTCHES Sneeches.
See, when I was a kid, that was the only Roald Dahl that I had ever read. Even though I think that Roald Dahl is like a very interesting person.
I have read none of Roald Dahl.
We had to in 3rd grade.
Damn.
No, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Like, both the film and the book. Like, I remember really liking the book when I was growing up. We had to read.
I've only really liked one thing I was forced to read in school, though I don't remember a lot of what I was forced to read in school. We read the Odyssey, and I really liked the Odyssey.
The Odyssey's really good, but it depends on the translation.
That's fair. I could not tell you anything.
Because of the things that I can remember, like, needing to read in school that were not things that I picked.
Right.
For example, you know, when teachers are like, oh, you're going to do a project based on this particular genre, but, like, you still have freedom.
You gotta pick what you're doing it on.
Yeah, like, so I remember...
Shut up, Caster.
In 9th grade, we had this... We were originally supposed to read The Outsiders, and I didn't think that was terribly interesting from the description that was given. But apparently our teacher, for some reason the curriculum was changed so that we were allowed to just read whatever we wanted, but we had to do a very long report on it.
Okay.
So I did The Great Gatsby.
Ooh.
And I actually really like that book. I think it's very good.
The Great Gatsby is alright. I don't hate it, but it's fine.
In 10th, we also read The Merchant of Venice in 9th grade. I thought that was quite good. That was the Shakespeare that we did that year.
Okay.
I didn't really appreciate that one too much until I was in when I was in the law and society program at university. We read it at one point, and the teacher that I had was really good, and he just kind of illuminated all these things that went over my head when I was 14.
Cool. Not to get you off track, but that is a projectile.
It is?
The paralyze is
I
a
thought it was like
projectile.
I'm gonna be honest with you, from the looks of the animation, it seemed as if it had a similar radius as, like, Wrath of God from Dark Souls.
You know,
just
she lunges forward and then shoots a projectile.
Does it decrease your mana?
I don't think it did. I'll look whenever I next do it. I guess it must be one of my mystic codes? Or is it something I unlocked and just didn't pay attention to? I don't know.
Trying to remember what else we read when I was in school.
Okay, it does cost mana. Okay, so I should not be doing the 10. Wow.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not great.
That's not great, but I shouldn't be doing that wildly, but that means I can still do it. If something like that happens. And it also means I can run away from enemies now.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, which is nice.
So I guess now I don't have to complain about that literally every session.
No. Anyways, you were go on.
But yeah, so in 10th we read I know we did Midsummer Night's Dream. We did. I'm not a big fan of that play. I do not much care for it.
I've not read it,
so we read that. We read trying to remember what else. We read To Kill a Mockingbird, and I loved that one. I read through it in like 2 days. I thought it was fantastic. And then I had literally nothing to do for an entire month's worth of English classes. It was awesome.
Nice.
And then we had this major report that we had to do at the end of our first semester, but we got to choose the book, and for that one I did 1984. Which is funny because the next year for 11th grade we actually read 1984, so I didn't have to do anything then either.
Yeah.
In 11th, I do remember that one a little bit better. Like, we read some Edgar Allan Poe short stories and poems. We read The Rime of the Ancient Mariner by Coleridge.
I've heard that in recent years.
It's very good. It's very good. I personally like Kubla Khan more because of the story behind behind its writing and the fact that it's technically unfinished. But I'm a big fan. And we read... Trying to think. We read 1984 and then we read something else.
I do remember liking The Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka.
So I've never actually read that one. The only Kafka that I've read is The Trial.
Okay.
And I think The Trial has some really interesting things to say about the nature of society for the average person. In that it really is, like... Well, I don't want to say Kafka-esque, because obviously that's just defining something with itself.
Yeah.
But, like... The sheer brilliance of it is that it points out how absurd all of the working parts of society are to the average person, because you just can't really see the forest for the trees, so to speak.
No. Shit.
I don't know. I don't even know who my favorite author would be, honestly.
I do not have one. At least not that I can recall at the moment. Because I don't read actual books enough.
I like Poe a lot. Poe's pretty good.
Poe's a good one. I like, what's the name of it? Bossy Boots has a part of it. Telltale Heart. It took me longer than it should have to remember the name of that.
Yeah, because when I was in school, the ones we read were, we read The Raven, we read that one, we read The Fall of the House of Usher. God, we read The Pit and the Pendulum, and then I think there was one more.
I remember 3 Poe stories, I think. I do not remember what one of them was. God. It's about... Fuck. I think it's about a man locking another, or trapping another man in catacombs.
Yeah. That's, oh my god.
Yeah.
That's the Cask of Amontillado. Yeah, we read that one in school too.
Yeah.
That one's really good. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that
I
one.
read that one. I remember reading that, The Raven, and Telltale Heart. And as far as I remember, we didn't read any other Poe.
So I actually have to admit that I prefer Poe's poems to his short stories. I don't think he was all that good of a horror author, and I don't think he was... Although he invented many of the detective fiction tropes, and although that is one of my favorite genres, I just do not much care for the way that he executed them. Murders on the Rue Morgue is pretty shit, I gotta be honest. I don't know. I wouldn't say Conan Doyle is even in my top 3 authors either. Like, my problem with
picking a favorite author is kind of hard.
Well, my problem with the Holmes stories is that while I really like Sherlock Holmes as a character, and while I like Watson for what little character he has,
right,
I think that the aim of detective fiction should be that it's essentially, you're not really buying a book, you're buying a game that is played between yourself and the author.
Yeah.
In that, when the solution is finally revealed at the end, you essentially go, okay, here's the details that were foreshadowing this that I completely overlooked, and here's what I got right. And the beauty of those books is that they should be as interesting on a second read through, knowing the answer, than they are the first read through playing the game.
Right.
And with Holmes, that's not the case, because although they have rather strong characters, they don't execute on the detective fiction tropes terribly well.
I did do a save state, but I think I just accidentally saved over it.
If you did, I swear to God, I will crawl through your computer like in The Ring. Oh, TwoDog, why? Failed to load. State doesn't exist. Oh, God.
Fuck.
Fuck. Come on, man.
I'm very dumb.
Oh,
God.
why?
Well, we can talk more.
That's fair, I guess.
This gives us more chance for commentary and content.
That's fair, that's
content.
fair. In 11th, we read Antigone as well. That was the play. We didn't read any Shakespeare. Because everybody else in the class that I had was like, oh, I'm tired of Shakespeare, I'd rather read something else.
Understandable.
And each semester was based around a certain theme. So, I think it was like first term we all did the theme of freedom as a class, and then second term we voted on a theme.
Okay.
Can't remember what it was that we ended up deciding on either.
Alright.
It might have been that we did the freedom theme again, but we got to choose what we read. Because I ended up reading Brave New World at some point, like for class.
That name sounds familiar.
It's a very good, like very, very good book.
Okay.
It's probably the dystopia that is... I would say that outside of maybe Blade Runner, it's the dystopia that's most accurate to the way society is today.
Okay.
Because like, well,
I can't believe I died to the same enemy twice.
Yeah, that's
the same exact enemy too.
But as I was saying, so like, with Blade Runner, it's because the environment is being destroyed at a very rapid rate, and corporations are to blame, and they don't really give a fuck.
Right. Because
And
corporations are fuck.
what's really interesting is that if you look at cities like Shanghai and Beijing, places that are fairly crowded and fairly polluted, they do seem just a lot like Los Angeles and Blade
I don't know
Runner.
why you don't like this Toko design.
It's the blue hair, honestly. It's the inconsistency. It's the inconsistency.
Okay, that's fair. I think the blue hair. I think
because the reason why I don't, the thing about inconsistency bothers me as someone who works as an editor.
Okay, that's fair.
Especially bothers me with regard to this particular universe because it's clear that there were lore principles established, and there was a set magic is supposed to be a science in Nasu's work.
It's supposed to be.
The fact that it's not is the worst.
Yeah. I can't believe I haven't ever pressed X before in this. I can't believe that was my first time doing it.
No.
Who joined? Is that Fluffy?
That's Fluffy. Yeah,
Hi, Fluffy. You know what we're doing.
Yeah, it's time to shit on Fate Extra.
Yeah, it's time to shit on Gotcha as well.
No, I actually rather like Fate Extra so far. I just don't. As I was saying, I really don't enjoy Nasu's writing at all, because the world building is so horribly inconsistent, and it's trying to have rules, but it breaks them at every opportunity.
Yeah, it's not great.
And it also doesn't make the moments in which those rules are broken feel particularly special as a result.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, he's writing out his fucking ass again.
Also, Fluffy, if you notice me save stating, it's because I've game over twice. So, yeah, because I'm a little dumb idiot.
And he's the worst part is Fluffy. He has the patterns up as well.
I do have the patterns up, and I was trying to do a pattern, but then it just wasn't that one.
Jesus
the issue is a lot of these patterns are very similar, except for certain places.
Well, you also have no data on that enemy either.
Yeah, not really.
Now, here's a thought, TwoDog. Now that you know that you have a projectile that stuns enemies, why don't you just stun it and run around it like a smart person?
But I want the XP!
Well, I want you to get the XP, but it's like if it's gonna fucking kill you.
It probably won't kill me this time.
I mean, not if you just bite Sedusto every time you die.
Well, yeah. But yeah, no. I don't think that design would work for Toko if she had red hair.
I
think the blue hair
all they had to do was get an artist that's not fucking shit.
Well,
you know?
that's also true, but
like the artist on this is not very good.
But the thing is, I think the blue complements the rest of the design really well.
I wouldn't say so.
Really?
I mean, it kind of does a little bit, but like I don't know. It's just, as I said before, the inconsistency bothers me.
Yeah, no, I understand the inconsistency, yeah. I don't have much room to speak for that since I'm not familiar with the Awazaki sisters. I haven't seen Kar no Kyokai or played Melty. Well, I have none of that.
I think K&K definitely deserves a watch, as we discussed before.
I will eventually watch K&K. It has Ryogi in it, and that's enough of a sell for me. I'm gonna do this preemptively. It's nice to have. Stunning enemies is nice, but it's not necessary for a lot of these small fries.
No.
No, I'm not gonna waste my resources.
It's just kind of a waste of mana.
Yeah, exactly. Shut up, YouTube. I don't want to be reminded of VTubers.
And yet you watch them.
Listen, did I do the right? Yeah, I did the right pattern. I sometimes watch VTubers, not all the time.
You see, the correct answer was I never watch VTubers.
Oh, yeah, Fluffy. No,
Destroyed.
I do not know the tale of the questing beast. You mentioned that earlier in JPEG Casino, but you never explained what it was.
I'm so glad that I literally never go into that channel.
That's on what? No, you did today.
I did today because you tagged me
because it was about Gawain.
In a post.
This one can only the
well,
pattern
to be
killed
fair,
me on.
to be fair, it's because I wanted to know if Gawain had the green sash, which he does not, and
no,
that makes
he
me
does
very
not.
angry.
Even though
because
Travis is like, hey, his green cloak counts, right?
no, it really
it
doesn't. It
Yeah.
literally doesn't, though.
Yeah. Oh, it's Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, no, that's Magic the Gathering.
Oh.
Fluffy, why would I know that? I don't play Magic. I'm not...
Magic. Yeah, I also don't play
I
Magic.
was gonna say I'm not gay, and then I was like, but I am, though. Oh, whoa, don't do that, don't do that. Oh, that'd be bad. Let's just do one of these.
Oh my god, what is going on in Pixel?
Oh, what is happening, Pixeling?
Oh my god, I don't even want to fucking describe it.
Wait, hang on.
Look at it. No. Keep playing fucking Fate Extreme.
Why is there General Sus here? Why is there General Sus?
I don't know.
What the fuck? I love it. Oh god, this map is huge. I think that's my big no. That's my biggest issue with this game is these maps are way too fucking big for how much nothing there is in them. It's a lot of straight lines, and that's not.
It'd be better if they had a run button.
Yeah,
or
it would
know,
also
increase
be
the block
accurate.
speed by like, I don't know. If I was them, I'd say a quarter to a half of whatever it is now.
Okay, this is a insanity. That's me right now.
Or sorry, by which I mean an additional quarter to a half of whatever it is now, not like not reducing it.
Oh, what's the definition of insanity? I should not have guarded that first
Playing
attack.
Fate Extra.
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, TwoDog, it's like at some point I'm gonna sit you down and force you to stream Super Robot Wars with me, and it's like those games. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Fuck you.
Oh, I won't have much commentary.
Come on, Mecha's great. Mecha's great though.
I won't have much commentary though, since I've literally never seen a mecha anime that was good.
Really? What have you seen for Mecha?
I have not seen anything. I've
You
read
said that was
one.
good, though.
I have read one thing that was
Yeah,
bad.
that one from Manga Club is not
Knights
good,
of Sidonia is not good. I've not seen any mecha anime.
Like...
that I can think of. Fate kind of counts, but I'm not counting it.
What? Are you... Fate doesn't count.
Yes it does. Fate has mechs.
No, it doesn't.
Fate
Shut
has
up.
mechs. FGO Olympus has Greek gods as mechs.
Fate doesn't count.
Fate does not count. Fate does not count. Yes.
Here's the thing. Just because something has mechs doesn't make it mecha automatically. Mecha actually does have a set of defined
the
themes.
Trojan horse is a mech.
Okay, I'm okay with that. It's like, yeah.
That's not a gag, that's serious.
Here's the thing, though. It basically is one if you read the fucking Iliad.
Yeah. Okay, this can only be one pattern. Thank God.
Oh my god, the Trojan horse is a mech. That's going
That is unironically true. Like Odysseus, as his servant, his NP is a Trojan horse and it's just a big mech. I'll be honest though, I kind of hate it.
I actually think that's brilliant, I'm not gonna lie.
So the issue is what you said earlier, consistency. It's not. Well, I guess it is, but because like it's only the servants from the Olympus Lost Belt who have mechs. It's not all Greek servants. They're not retconning shit. But even then, I don't.
Well, yeah, that doesn't make very much sense.
No,
when you
exactly.
Like, the only two things that I could think of that would serve that purpose, or that could be twisted to serve that purpose, really, are the Trojan horse and maybe the Colossus of Rhodes. If you were like,
Talos, or we have Europa as a servant, and she summons one, but I'm not sure what it is. The name of the NP is Cipher Talos.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with Greek mythology, so I have no idea what that is.
I also don't know what that is.
I don't know. But the thing is, so I don't know anything about the Olympus Lost Belt, but I saw the term machine gods used in it, and so the Lost Belts are, the Lost Belts are alternate forms of human history. So it's likely that the Lost Belt just changed Olympus's gods into mechs. or
Dog,
whatnot.
I really strongly hate that. I hope you know that.
It's wait, which part of that?
All of that. There's
What
not
do you mean?
like I'm gonna quote one of my favorite animations on the internet, and I'm just gonna twist the words a little bit. There is not one word in that sentence that I don't dislike.
Well, don't blame me. Blame Kinoku Natsu.
Oh my god! Like,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
why why
Because you.
why did it have to be all of them? That doesn't make me.
Oh, I
fucking sense.
don't think it's all of them. I don't know. Again, I'm not as experienced with the Lost Belt. I just know that some of them are meant. I'm not sure. I don't know. I do really like the Lost Belt as a concept of alternate human history. That's interesting.
But yeah, my honest opinion is that mecha doesn't really work outside of the predefined. I would say
the
the
mecha anime.
the predefined boundaries of mecha. That's not really the right term,
Yeah,
I suppose.
I actually have
With
seen an
like-
actual mecha anime now that I remember.
Which is
Darling in the Franxx, which is not
just-
good. It's really bad.
yeah, that one's really shitty.
The manga's good, or better, I should say.
I
I
don't
am
know.
being
I
completely
think-
unironic. The manga.
I think the best mecha series to exist is probably Getter. like,
that's
I
the
love
manga
Gundam.
club.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you put it in.
I believe in Getter.
I believe in Getter, and Getter believes in me.
Gruffy believes in Getter. God damn it.
Yes, Gruffy believed.
But
Oh hey, there's Trojan Horse for ya.
oh my fucking god, I hate this.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's literally a Gundam. For fuck's sake.
It's not subtle.
Can I delete this? Because, like, just looking at it makes me sick.
I know writers who use subtext and they're all
Yes,
cowards.
fluffy. Gundam the Origin, honestly, like, as far as mech comics go, is probably my number 2 behind Getter. And the only reason it's not number 1 is because although the artwork is on fucking point, all of the Char Aznable stuff actually makes Char Aznable a less compelling character rather than a more interesting one. Like, some of those things are things that we already knew happened that we didn't need explained to us. Much in the same way that Star Wars tends to over-explain when it does retellings and things like that. But at the same time, it also just lionizes that character a little bit too much. Like, yeah, he is a genius, but the fact that he essentially orchestrates a student rebellion and more or less causes the war is, like, a little bit much.
Yeah. Also, I can't believe the questing beast is literally just foo.
Oh my god.
It's kind of too close. Also, I can't believe I didn't realize that the questing beast is just Monty Python's The Rabbit.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go down.
Do you have a holy hand grenade?
I do not
Fluffy,
have
is the
a
holy hand grenade an item in Magic? 'Cause I know nothing about Magic the Gathering.
Holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Fucking
Man,
god.
this place is
I forgot that this
cool.
of Antioch.
I like this place.
It's a very neat, like, ruin, yeah.
Yeah, it's Atlantis, because we're underwater.
We are in the Lunar Sea.
There's also a Lost Belt.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's Atlantis, Olympus, Anastasia, which is Russia, or a form of Russia. It's complicated. Avalon.
Yeah.
Next one is Mesoamerica.
Mhm.
Fluffy help. I don't know all of them. Fluffy help.
I honestly could not care less about FGO.
Understandable.
Fluffy, we're still up against Dan Blackmore and
Yeah,
Robin
we have not fought another servant yet.
We have not. It
We
is
did
true.
kill like 4 of those things that have killed me before in a row, though.
Don't jinx yourself, TwoDog.
I don't. Shut up.
Vision mail. We'll get him next time.
No, we'll be fine. I have save states this time.
What was I talking about a moment? Oh, yeah, mecha stuff.
Stand
So,
backside.
I will say, though, that as much as I love Getter, I wouldn't place Getter as my number 1 mech series for animation. That would probably either go to Gundam 79 or Zeta.
Right.
Like, 8th MS Team is really, really good. I find its characters are less compelling to me than the ones in those two series, just because they're much longer, so they have more time to build up the characters.
Right. Okie dokie. Man, this map is too big. It's Ridley from Smash Ultimate.
God, I remember when Sakurai said that was the excuse.
Never. I believe in Ridley. Scruffy believes, goddammit. How do we
believe together?
How the fuck do we get over here? Do we have to...
I'm pretty sure you have to loop around.
I hate this.
Yeah, it's a pretty shitty
Dungeon crawlers suck,
honest.
and I hate them.
I disagree with that.
I am mostly being hyperbolic.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's just this dungeon crawler sucks.
Dungeon crawler shit. As we said earlier, Type Moon has not made a single good game.
Nope.
Nope. Extella's bad. This is bad.
I'm also of the firm opinion that Nipponichi makes a better visual novel than Nasu does, but you know that's probably sacrilege to some people. Yeah, I don't. As we've discussed, I won't go into the points because it feels like I talk about it.
We talked about that a lot.
Yeah, but what I will say is that Disgaea makes a better visual novel than Fate.
Yeah.
They actually genuinely do.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah, Disgaea Infinite was quite good on PSP.
I've never played a single Disgaea.
I have.
Oh, that's the exit. Let's not.
I want to say I have 1, 2, and 4. Because they didn't re-release 3 on PC yet. I'm hoping that they will.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I've got 1, 2, and 4. So like we should
PC?
stream 2 or 4. We should stream 2 or 4 sometime.
Go ahead. Oh, we're fighting insanity. That's me right now. God, I would kill myself. Lego games.
Apparently there's a Disgaea 6 now.
Oh god. I wonder what we play for the Lego. God damn it. For the Lego game.
Personally, TwoDog, I am most interested in. See, I don't know if I want to play ones that like I enjoyed when I was growing up or something new I haven't tried yet. Because the other thing about that as well is that if we do Lego Star Wars, we get to talk about Star Wars. If we do Jurassic Park, then I get to talk about how I've never actually sat through Jurassic Park in its entirety because it's not that good of a movie.
Right. That's
right.
Want to
Fucking
Star Wars,
Jurassic Park isn't that. To be fair, I've only seen the first 3. I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Right, the new ones are good. Do I want to do Lego Star Wars? Part of me doesn't. Part of me really doesn't like most of the Lego Star Wars games.
Goff, TwoDog, no way.
Complete Saga, well, okay, so...
It does have some shitty levels, as we discussed last time.
Yeah, so I don't hate Complete Saga in a playing the story kind of way. I hate Complete Saga in a...
in a completionist way.
Shit. Yeah, this is dog shit to actually fully complete kind of way.
That's fair.
It is real frustrating to get some of those... You have to play through... We talked about this. You have to play through each thing 4 fucking times.
Holy God.
It's not great.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
No.
I don't know, because I've got...
As we discussed, I own most of them.
I know you do. I'm just thinking about which one I personally would want to do most of the ones that we have at our disposal. Because, like, if you don't want to do Star Wars, that's fine with me. I'm a big fan of Indiana Jones, so we can do those.
I love most of the Lego games. I have no issues playing most of them.
I also have no issues playing most of them. It's just of the ones that have released since probably... Trying to think. Yeah, I don't even know the release order of them. I honestly don't have most of them because I kind of grew out of them for a while as a kid, and then as an adult I rediscovered how enjoyable they were.
Understandable. So, we have Lego Star Wars 1, Lego Star Wars 2, Lego Indiana Jones, Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga, Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Harry Potter 1, Lego Harry Potter 2.
For fuck's sake, TwoDog.
We have Lego Batman 2. Wait, what? Oh, shit.
You fucking died.
I wasn't paying attention.
Please tell me you have a save state.
I do. It's not from that far ago.
Because, like...
I was not paying attention.
I'm gonna be real with you. If you die again, keeping you fucking high and dry and going and doing something.
Understandable. I was listing Lego games. I got distracted.
That's completely fair.
Lego Batman 2, Lego Lord of the Rings, Lego Marvel 1, Lego Avengers.
So I'm down
Lego
with
Batman 3, Lego Jurassic
Marvel
World,
1.
Lego Marvel
I'm down with
2,
any
Lego-
Batmans.
All the Batmans are good.
I'm down with
Where are we?
Lord of the
Okay,
Rings.
that's further back than I'd like, but it's not too bad.
I'm down with any of the Harry Potters. I'm down with Undercover.
Oh, yeah, Undercover was a Wii U exclusive, and now it's no longer, thank God. It's a good game, should not be shackled with a corpse. Anyways, God. Actually, no, we really did not lose that much progress, honestly.
I will say I don't enjoy that game's levels, but I think its open world is fun as fuck.
What game's levels? Cities?
Undercover.
Yeah, that's true. Its levels are not really that good.
But they're also quite quick, so like whatever.
Yeah. The other thing we'd have to figure out is, are we completing any of them 100%?
I don't want to complete them 100%. Are you on fucking?
Okay, I will do
No
that
way.
in my own time.
That's not even an option to me, man.
Okay.
Like, I know that is an aspect of those games for sure, and I am interested in playing some of the side content. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
We can do the side levels in like Lego Marvel 1 and Avengers and whatnot.
I must be honest. I thought that the smart thing to do would be to play something long like this, and then something short.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Do like a
why,
Lego game in between.
Which is why completing literally any Lego game 100% would not be an option because they can take it.
It'd take double the amount of sessions, probably.
Yeah, and I would really rather not do that because I know
Understandable.
myself and I know I'll get fatigued.
Yeah, understandable.
Especially since it would be playing a lot of the same levels just with different stipulations.
Yeah, doing that isn't really fun, but doing the hub world can be fun.
That's true.
This is Insanity, which is me. But yeah, no. Lego Batman 1 is kind of a pain to complete. Any of the ones before Lego Batman 2 are kind of a pain to complete since they have no hub world.
Which one, sorry?
Any of the ones before Lego Batman 2, since that was the first one with the hub world, besides Harry Potter.
Well, Harry Potter has a hub world in that, like, Hogwarts is fully connected.
Yeah, it's not a open world though. It's just a
no.
hub. So,
That's true.
Yeah, hub world.
Well, I mean, it's kind of open. There are plenty of places that you can go. It's just that you kind of unlock it as you go.
Yeah, you kind of explore most of it as you play the game.
Each year does change what's there too.
Yeah, but then once you go into free play, you're just exploring Hogwarts in full. And I do like the Hogwarts hub world in Lego Harry Potter. It's not bad. Even if I don't care for those films anymore, the hub world's not bad.
May I ask why? Aside from J.K. Rowling being a fuck.
J.K. Rowling's kind of a shit, and I looked back and realized those films are not really that good.
They're
fine.
I think the first three. The first three.
Honestly,
I think the only bad ones are the last two.
So I wouldn't call any of them bad. I would not go that far. I'm just not a huge fan of
here's the problem with the last two. They're very mid. I would never sit down and want to watch.
The last two are not great.
Like, Harry Potter 1 has some pretty dated effects, but it's still a pretty good film.
Yeah.
The second one's effects have actually held up shockingly well, except for the Phoenix. The Phoenix looks like shit.
Yeah. The fourth one is my favorite.
I personally like 3 and 5 the best.
3 is pretty good.
4 has a really, really cool concept. It's aged incredibly well. But I think that a lot of the melodrama between Harry, Ron, and Hermione is not good.
No, it's not good.
And, I also think that the basic premise requires some serious suspension of disbelief. Like, I get that. So,
yeah,
I understand that part of the point of Dumbledore is that he's meant to be like Harry's Merlin or his Obi-Wan, but he's actually a shitty person.
Yeah, Albus Dumbledore is not a good person.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not the biggest fan of everybody else being okay with the fact that Harry Potter is in the tournament when it's clear that he's in there so that he's going to get fucking killed.
Put your name to the Goblet of Fire, Dumbledore.
He asked calmly. No, it's he asked calmly. It's just that when people quote the meme, it's so that they know that it's Dumbledore.
Yeah. And then people do the funny of the movies, which
Heritage of a Grandma, like, oh, why? He basically says it all as one fucking word. Like, he basically spits it out at him.
Yeah, Dumbledore ass called me. Oh, it's funny.
God.
It's funny when adaptations change things.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? I actually think that suits that Dumbledore a hell of a lot.
It does! Yeah,
and
I agree.
That it also works very well for that character because, as we've established, he's not a fucking good person.
Book Dumbledore and movie Dumbledore are not the same character. Not really.
No, not really, because, like, I think that
I have read
for the better. For the better, I think that for the better, movie Dumbledore is a bit more overt about the fact that he's not a good person.
Yeah.
And I think that works out well because Harry Potter still clearly loves and respects him. And I think that in part, that works better because he's open about the fact that he's not a good person.
Yeah, I agree. Man, this has been a wild stream. We have talked about a lot of things.
Well, yeah, because you died like 4 fucking times.
That's not important.
Try not to do it this time, for God's sake.
No promises.
Please, for the love of God. Oh my God,
no
dude.
Promises.
Fucking Christ.
Save. After this, how long have we been streaming?
After this floor, I'm dipping. I don't care if you want to keep
I was also thinking that as well. I was gonna say, how long have we been streaming?
Honestly, only 2 hours so far.
Okay, then
but
yes,
I mean, we've made basically no progress.
Very true, but yeah, no, 2 hours is my stopping point usually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd rather we not be like a Castle Super Beast podcast and go for 5 hours.
Well, I wouldn't. Here's the thing, right? We play pretty long games and we rarely get to do it, so I don't really care.
That's a fair point.
Like,
this floor is done.
The only real restrictions for me are that I don't live alone and the soundproofing's not the best.
I also don't live alone, but soundproofing isn't really an issue, as I don't talk loud enough for that.
I have to a degree because there's something like running right next to where my room is.
That's fair.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, no, I am also mentally checked out. I am mentally exhausted from the 2 hours.
Completely fair, honestly.
Yeah, we dying 3 times doesn't.
Why?
Yeah, it doesn't really do great for your mental. What would you do if I loaded our save state? Would you just shoot me? I'm gonna.
What I would do, TwoDog, is I would save up for about 4 paychecks. I would get the money to come to whatever United States.
You would take a plane to South Carolina.
I would then leave a flaming bag of dog poop on your door.
Good.
And
99%, huh?
I would then record you stomping it out, and then I would send you the footage on Discord.
Well, the thing is, you can't do this now because now I know you do it, and I wouldn't stomp it
Well, yeah,
out.
because here's the thing, right? Well, who's not to say that the actual plan is tell you this so that you're expecting something like that, and then do something infinitely worse.
Yeah, and then give me a pipe bomb in my mailbox.
Well, Jesus Christ, that's racist. Just because I'm Irish.
Oh,
why?
I didn't even know you were Irish.
You fuck.
I was just saying that.
Why you gotta be like this?
So how about Aruma?
What's Aruma?
Iruma. Iruma?
Oh, Iruma.
That's how you pronounce it.
I've been enjoying it.
It's really good. You want a funny? Savnok says Umu in the anime.
That's great. And
yeah.
like how masculine is the Umu?
Pretty masculine.
Like
pretty good.
I gotta ask, right? Have you seen Kaguya-sama?
I've not.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it. It's really good.
I actually dropped season 1.
What the fuck is wrong with you, TwoDog?
I was not that interested in it, though. I think I would like it more on a rewatch.
You watched Spy X Family, right?
I did watch most of Spy X Family.
Okay,
I did not finish it. I kind of got busy with other things.
If you liked Spy X Family, Kaguya is just that with the espionage elements removed.
But that's why
I mean, like a greater.
Spy X Family.
Here's the thing, though, right? Like it makes it work by having an even greater focus on those characters,
right?
And like their development.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was quite sad to see that it's ending, but I'm glad to know that Aka Akasaka is going to be working on something else in the future.
Yay! Man, I love that we're not even going to be able to summon the Grail.
Nah, fuck the Grail.
I can't wait to do Genocide in this universe, too. Do we commit genocide if they're not real people?
Yes.
But I don't know.
You might as well go talk to Ronnie.
Yeah, I will. I will, then we'll save. Yeah, we won't go into the arena today, but we'll do everything else.
I would also check your room in case you can talk to Caster. I didn't look at the guide. I've got chat up.
Right.
Well, we had 2 viewers for a moment, but we don't anymore, unfortunately.
Well, that sounds about right.
But we had 3 last time. That was pretty good.
Yeah, we also got raided last time. Oh, Jesus, there's a lot of back.
Yeah, that's true. Like how much?
It's Fluffy talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, voice chat text doesn't matter. Like honestly,
yeah, no, they're just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's literally nothing of substance being talked about in voice chat text.
Fluffy, what the fuck? You're just talking about Yu-Gi-Oh. What the shit? I blame Traps for this. I can blame my better half. Matt, I do not care, Fluffy.
One iota of fuck about
Magic.
Do not
care.
Not one.
You are talking about a fucking card game made for children. I do not care to distinguish.
Actually, TwoDog, Magic was not made for children.
I don't care. You're talking about children's card game. I do not care who it was made for. Children play it, probably.
That doesn't mean...
I have 2 Magic decks. I'm mostly doing a bit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Do you have any physical Yu-Gi-Oh decks?
I used to. I do not know what happened to it. I bought a Dark Dragon something deck, and I do not know what happened to it. But yeah. What? I have no feelings towards Ronnie. She hasn't really done anything yet. We've interacted with her, what, once? I think she's a part of the Atlas Institute? I don't know.
She is.
Okay. Sure. I have no strong feelings on her one way or the other.
I personally do not care for her. I find that she is quite a nothing character.
She sure does exist so far.
Like, I'll admit, the main reason why I didn't keep playing Fate Extra after the Root Split is that I do not like either of the characters the Root Split focuses on.
Damn.
Because although Rin is enjoyable, it's literally just the same fucking character as the one in Fate Stay Night.
The pain.
Ronnie is quite nothing.
Yeah.
So there's no point in really pursuing either of those routes. Plus, the opponents that you fight, I gotta be honest, like, it's neat that Arc is there and it's neat that Vlad is there, but, like,
God, I hate that Vlad. I hate that Vlad design so much.
It's not good.
It's bad. I really like his Apocrypha design. He's very hot.
It's very good.
It's very nice. But anyways, why is she an astrologer? That's not the Atlas Institute.
Because fuck you, that's why.
The Atlas Institute are weapon makers, basically. They make magic weapons. Caldeus is a stargazing thing, I guess. It's confusing. Anyways, God, it's fucking Robin Hood. I don't need you to tell me this.
Here's the thing, right? It's clear that Hakuno is fucking retarded because... Wait, am I allowed to say that on stream?
Yes, you're allowed to say that. I give you the pass.
No, but I don't... In which TwoDog admits that he's mentally challenged.
I am. I literally am.
Oh no.
We've talked about this.
No.
This is the second time you're doing this. That's really funny.
Oh no. Listen, we make a bit out of it so much that it's hard to forget.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's fine.
Case, you know?
I do not care. It's fine.
Yeah, like...
I understand these people's relationship with each other. I think they're really upset at each other. Fucking... Ugh. I love just repeating Flob bits.
I also love Flob.
Yeah. Recent modern Flob is not great. It's
really not. I don't really think that they've been that good since they switched to the streaming format.
Yeah, luckily they did lean away from the streaming format, but I think in the time that they did, they just became less funny.
There was like one Shekels for Heckles that was pretty fun, and I think it was when Mario Jolf came out.
Oh god.
Like the first Mario Jolf stream was pretty good up until the point where they all just started bitching about how much they hated.
Yeah.
It's like
they become way more cynical.
I'll be honest with you, like I've played my fair share of Mario Golf on GameCube. I think the Switch is fine. Anybody who says otherwise,
I've never played a Mario Golf. The one on Switch looks okay.
It's quite fun, but the golf rush mode or whatever the hell it's called is pretty terrible.
Rush. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that sounds about right.
Like the actual courses are really, really, really fun to play with other people. Like me and the boys, what we used
No,
to
we
do.
do not, Fluffy. Hakuno is very stupid.
Well, actually, more specifically, Hakuno is an NPC who gains sentience, so they have no actual conception of reality.
Is that what the case is?
Well, you basically have no memories.
Yeah, yeah, but I didn't realize
That's
you
what
were
I
just...
meant.
No, you're right. Man. Oh, we can just quit now. But,
Right.
yeah.
No more Fate Extra streams, thank God, I'm finally free.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, no, we're dropping this.
Oh, fuck yeah, let's go play some VA.
By the
A11
way,
holiday.
my schedule still has P3 because I don't care enough to change it. I will
Oh
probably
my
change
God,
it
TwoDog.
soon, but...
Change it, for God's sake.
I will after the stream.
Because
When
I'm going to be
doing
real
that.
with you. I don't know if I want to co-com P3 with you, or if I want to force you to co-com P3 with me and do a
I'll
challenge.
do either one, to be honest.
Because, like, I also haven't played P3 in a while.
Yeah,
we
would be switching to P3 Portable, since that's what's coming to Steam.
Well, here's the thing, right? P3 Portable is what I have the most experience with, because I don't like vanilla P3. It's not very fucking good.
Right, and the answer is shit.
Fez, the only... I've played Fez twice. I think that I appreciate it a little bit more as part of Persona 3 and, like, working out the kinks in that game and stuff. But at the same time, you still have no control over your party members.
Mods, they're
Fucking
great.
bullshit. Yeah, but it's bullshit.
Yeah, it is real bullshit.
It's real bad.
That's not good.
Like, their behavior is marginally improved from P3, if I'm not mistaken. That might just be my bias, but like some kind of confirmation bias showing.
Yeah.
But like, I'll also be honest with you. Although something is lost by taking away the 3D environments, P3 as a visual novel, or like as the kind of truncated format that it's in, is a lot more digestible because a lot of the busy work going around areas is removed.
Right. What? And stop.